Welcome to your daily focus, March the 2nd, 2023. Now, I warned you in a glance of March 2023. I also warned you in all the videos that this month we would feel the energy move like we haven't in a very long time. This is probably one of the most potent months of the entire year. So your monthlies are out there. Watch your sun, your moon, your rising, get a complete picture of where you are going throughout March, where to put your energies, where to put your focus. There's just too much to talk about, so let's just start at the beginning. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. We have the two energy today. The two energy is about making decisions, or maybe the lack of being able to make a decision, weighing things out. The two is about money, finances, and the two is about the magic that you hold within. Okay, the magic that's around us and the magic that you hold within. And embracing that magic and allowing it out. Now, if we do the numerology of the day, it is a 3 plus a 2 plus a 7. That gives us a 12 energy. The 12 energy is more of a pull it back kind of energy. Okay, we're not going to put a lot of emotion into our thinking, and we're going to think things through. We're going to be in the moment. We're going to breathe. And we're going to think of where we have control in our life, where we need to surrender, where we need to let go of control in our life. And we're going to think through so that we can make the right steps forward. Sometimes we hold control on things that we don't need in our lives. We don't need that responsibility, that obligation, and yet we show up every day to do it. Okay, so I'm really good with letting somebody else take out the garbage. Okay, I'll totally lose control on that. Let it go to somebody else. But I'm sure there's lots of different things in your life that you don't necessarily need to do them yourself. Okay? And sometimes we try to gain control where there is no way that we can control the situation. And that just brings in anxiety and grief. It really does. It stresses you right out because you feel helpless. You feel like you can't change things, and you can't. So you have to go with the flow. And the 12 energy is very much about accepting the here and now as it is and going with the flow. 1 plus 2 is the 3 energy, and that is planting the seeds. That is transformation. That is a beautiful divine energy that surrounds us all. Sun is in Pisces, moon is in Cancer. Now, Venus conjuncts Jupiter, which is probably the best dating time and falling in love time there is when Venus and Jupiter conjunct together in the sky. So this is a beautiful, relaxed, peaceful kind of energy. It's about having fun, and it's also about resolving difficulties because we can do them quite easily under this kind of energy. Mercury conjuncts Saturn just prior to, I'll let the cat out of the bag, just prior to moving into Pisces. So it's in Aquarius, and it crosses over Saturn and has a conversation with Saturn. So our critical thinking is right on. This is a time for serious and challenging work. We have patience. We have sound judgment. There's a common sense approach to the things that we do. We have a long-term outlook. We're great at attention to detail. And then Mercury talks to Pluto. So this really just increases our intuition, and it gives us this intense focus. So complex problems, hard to, those really challenging problems that you have, the where you have to really think it through. This is the kind of energy that you've been waiting for, to breeze through it, to go with the flow, to be able to just find the right solutions. We could also uncover truths. Okay, of very, very important parts of our life. And then, of course, Mercury enters Pisces. Mercury enters Pisces. And so everything that we do when it comes to our thoughts, when it comes to our voice, add creativity to it. Add your magic to it, your imagination to it. So once again, that two energy comes out to play, because that is about our magic, and it's adding magic to our thoughts, adding magic to, and we have fresh ideas. We have very, very creative inspirations. This is a very creative energy for us. And we can forget some of the stuff that's supposed to be important. Like we could show up late for the meeting or completely forget about the meeting entirely. Like things like that just won't hold ground with Mercury in Pisces. It's about our thoughts. It's about imagining our best life ever. It's about imagining our path forward. And if you've watched the monthlies, I really don't need to go any further into that for you. So let's get to the cards. Our shadow card for today is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, it says, basically how I derive the meaning for this, and nothing's in retrograde, so it's not about your past. This is usually about the past coming back into your life, but nothing's in retrograde. So it's really not about your past unless you've walked through this kind of situation before in your life. But, well, it's kind of like your past, I guess. Anyways. Somebody told you once upon a time you couldn't, you shouldn't, you mustn't. It wasn't logical. It wasn't suited for your talents and abilities. You were too short, too tall. And people gave you their opinions of what you should do, where you should go, what path you should walk, and the things that you needed to stay away from. So if you were in, like, say, grade 9 and you were doing this art piece and you just thought it was beautiful, and the teacher came up and he says, I hope you're only taking art for one semester while you're here. What does that say? It definitely doesn't make you sign up for art again. And yet you've always had this passion to paint or to draw or to decorate or to sculpt or... And if that was just one person's opinion. That was one person's opinion. Somebody told you couldn't touch those flowers. And so you're hesitant. You're pulling back. You're a little afraid of them. You don't want to get too close. You were told that you will damage them if you even just get too close to them. Breathe on them. You can't. And your angel shows up and says, they were meant for you this whole time. So this is about going forward. This is about believing that what's in your heart was meant for you. What's in your soul, what's your passion, what's driving you, it was meant for you. And don't let anybody else tell you elsewise. They're not walking your path. They don't have your life experience. They have very little to offer as an educated opinion to how you should go forward, where you should utilize your talents and ability, where you should take a risk on yourself. Our first card is the Ace of Cups. So this is about embracing your passion, your dreams, your desires, your wants, your goals. Absolutely. And no better time than Mercury entering Pisces and expanding your thoughts to inventive, imaginative, magical moments that you want to step into. And this is embracing that kind of energy and starting to make a plan and think about, yeah, I'm going to have that. It's for me. I want it. Remember the shadow card. Okay? It doesn't matter if you've always lived the life of, I shouldn't have that in my life. You might just find that, yeah, you should have that in your life. Why shouldn't you? Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, you're sitting here and you are wondering, should I go on this path forward? And you're holding a wand. It's all bent, gnarly, twisted. There's no growth whatsoever on it. But those wands that are behind you all look like that at one point. But you walked the path. You learned. You grew wisdom. You grew knowledge. You grew understanding. You honed your talents, your abilities. And they're all tall and straight with lots of foliage on them. And you're wondering, should I take this path? Can I be accomplished in it? Can I be successful in it? All those paths behind you led up to this moment in time. So this could be your higher purpose. This could be your destiny. Or this could just be a change in where you're going, what your direction is. Or it could be cementing your direction forward. Something that you've always wanted to do, but never actually took that first step. And we have the Sun card, the I am. It's all about you. You've gotten to this point for a reason so that you can go forward. You've gone through a lot of paths in order to get to the here and now. And there has been laughter and giggles and sorrow and tears and frustration and chaos. It's all been there, and you have survived it all. Even when those times came around where you said, I ain't going to survive this. I'm not going to get through it. You did. You did. You absolutely did, because you're here today. And the Sun says, start getting excited about who you are and where you're going, and raise your vibration, because you will be able to see the path forward. That light is not coming from the Sun. It's coming from you. It's when you get to a certain point, you illuminate the path in front of you, and now you see the threshold, the doorway, the path forward. Let's get a mantra card. Now, the gratitude videos are done. I said I would do them for the month of February, and I did. I did one for every day, so there's 28 there for you to just randomly choose if you want to continue on that path yourself, or maybe you've made your own list of things to be grateful for, and you use your own list now, whatever. Absolutely, kudos to you. But so this month, as I was going through a meditation, I think even on the 28th, I said to you guys, I don't know how it's going to look. So a daily morning affirmation, and that will be on Facebook, that'll be on YouTube, that'll be on Patreon. Sorry, I left Patreon out yesterday when I was saying those are the three that it'll be on at 5 a.m. So if you want to start your morning off right with the positive affirmation, now you know where to go. But I will be putting out on TikTok and Instagram. I'm just having problems being able to do some things. Me and Facebook are not friends. So once again, they've taken away. All of a sudden, I'm not the person that's supposed to be doing my Instagram account. So I don't know why. It worked yesterday. It doesn't work today. So maybe it'll work tomorrow. Maybe it won't. But I can't guarantee that I'll have those videos out first thing in the morning if you look for me on Instagram, and all the addresses are down below in the box. So if you want to find me on Instagram, I know I have a couple of accounts out there that weren't working for me either, and I fought with them, and then when I got my web designer, we did everything new, and the Facebook didn't take. But the Instagram did, but now the Instagram, I'm not allowed to get in there and post unless I want to do like live posts, so I can't set it up for 5 a.m. I'm not up at 5 a.m. to put it out for you. I set it up for you, so Patreon, YouTube, Facebook, 5 a.m. And start your day with a positive affirmation. Or 2 or 3. We have intuition. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Okay. This book is falling apart. Because I've used it a little bit. Okay, here we go. Your intuition is a gift to you. It's your infinite and divine intelligence guiding you in all ways, in your thoughts, words, dreams, deeds. Everyone has intuitive abilities that need to be put into practice when facing challenges. You may experience this as a gut feeling or maybe a hunch, and it's a very accurate indicator of the right choices for you. Practicing and exercising your intuitive abilities can strengthen these gifts, which can give you an advantage when making decisions. Developing your intuitive abilities is probably one of the most valuable things you will ever do for yourself. Intuition is a very accurate guiding force in all aspects of life and can contribute to your success and fulfillment. The mantra for today is, I trust my intuition to guide me in all areas of my life. Your intuition is a very strong thing. We're not taught how to use our intuition, but it is the best guiding force that you'll ever get in your life. If it doesn't feel right, chances are it's not right. If it feels good, it's good. Go for it. Stop worrying. Stop letting anxieties and fears creep in. Your intuition, follow your intuition, okay? Your first guess is usually the right guess. Hi, my love. Hi, baby. You haven't been up in a long time. Do you want to come up? Do you want to come up? There's my boy. There's my boy. Yes. Okay. Down you go. Down you go. He's such a cuddly bear. Oh my gosh. He was born to cuddle. He cannot get enough of it. Okay, we have the humpback whale, the singer. Okay, so bring it in clearly. I love how they just, remember I would pull the card back and forth trying to do it myself, and they were there all along to help me. Humpback whale singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. So nothing can stop you and keep you from your goal. Your inner navigation, so once again, we're talking about our intuition, always guides you. Align with your purpose and the power of your soul. The power in your soul. So the magic within. Align with the magic within. The power of your soul. Okay, and yes, you can have any dream, any goal, any desire. This really is a sky of manifestation for us all. If we utilize the power, utilize the energy in a very positive and productive way, you will see many dreams come true over the over your lifetime if you want. Tap into music. If you're a little down, tap into music. We've got sing healing songs for the world. Trust your intuition. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can keep you from your goal except you, the limitations that you've put in place, the limitations you've allowed other people to put into place. But nothing can keep you from it. So understand what is holding you back so that you can charge through it and have a success after success after success. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.